Alright, no. Just absolutely fucking no. I'm host Eric. I'm here on Talking with Famous People to say no to John Oliver's bullshit non-argument against Brexit. He does not make a single. I just watched 7.5 minutes of it. It's hilarious. It's fantastic. I love it. But it's garbage. There's not a single piece of argumentation in there worth anything. All he does is cherry pick people who make terrible arguments against it and say, see, this is why Brexit's bad. Then he says, here's a bunch of economic forecasts that say it's going to harm Europe economically. He doesn't address any of the actual questions, which is, why is it that centralization reduces regulatory pressures upon the economy? And if that's the case, who's imposing these regulatory pressures? Why would it be that Britain would find it more difficult to engage economically with the EU? Is it because they're not engaged in a centralized organizational structure? Or is it actually because centralization is fundamentally bad and makes things more difficult? If, in fact, Britain is giving up no meaningful sovereignty in exchange for their participation in the EU, then in what way does the EU have any meaning? You're not going to address any of those points, but you're going to stand there and make jokes about how terrible it is an idea to leave Brexit because of these utilitarian predictions by organizations that are tied tightly with the status quo. All these economic organizations you're talking about that have these experts that are predicting economic outcomes. First of all, you make fun of the guy who says, oh, I'm tired of experts. I agree. He did it really badly. What he needed to point out is, you show me a track record of the economic predictions actually being accurate, first of all, because I haven't seen one. Economics is notoriously horrible at being predictive, and it's unfalsifiable. Okay, so these are the experts in the science that you're relying on for your fucking point, and it's garbage what you're saying. So let's start right there, John Oliver. You know, if you want to be a man, you should fucking play this video on your television program.